Fellow Ukrainians, today, in fact, the Russians have been hitting the city of Shostka in the Sumy region all day. Strikes on the station, on energy. Civilian infrastructure is such a typical Russian terror. Dozens of drones. One of the hits was actually on the train. Ordinary train. No military sense. Unfortunately, a person died. My condolences. There are victims. Among them are 3 children. The youngest of them is only 7 years old. Everyone is provided with appropriate assistance. I want to thank everyone who helps. Our power engineers, repair crews, and the necessary services involved in restoring electricity supply are also working. Shostka district, other districts of Sumy region, districts of Chernihiv region, as well as in Donetsk region, the situation with electricity after the strikes is difficult. But the maximum is being done to restore the supply of electricity, and this means both water supply and the restoration of normal communication. It is important that in all communities and at the regional level, our people are supported as much as possible, especially families with children, the elderly and those who live alone. Support reserves should be in every region. This is the personal responsibility of the leaders in the regions. I also want to commend the State Emergency Service of Ukraine for such a prompt response wherever it is needed. In the Sumy region, I want to note, especially for the work these days and weeks, the employees of the Regional Department of the State Emergency Service. Alexander Kolishenko, Volodymyr Morozov, Ihor Yuremenko, employees of the State Emergency Service of Ukraine in the Chernihiv region. Anatoly Los, Dmytro Dasyuk, Andriy Opanasenko, Pavlo Tovsty. Kharkiv region. Employees of the State Emergency Service in the region. Serhiy Sumtsov, Viktor Gubin, Ihor Charkovets, Maxim Chelembitko. Also, the main directorate of the State Emergency Service of Ukraine in the Poltava region, especially Vyacheslav Yukno, Ihor Subota, Oleg Kolomiets and Anatoly Davydenko. Thank you guys and all your colleagues. I signed several new sanctions decisions today. These are different areas of our sanctions. The first is the extension of sanctions that have expired. This concerns Russian entrepreneurs and their ties to Putin's system. The second decree is the Russian military industry, namely manufacturers of drones and components. The third decree is our sanctions against individuals and companies associated with the Russian oil sector. We continue our comprehensive policy of pressure on Russia. We will continue to coordinate this with our partners. Already now, many Ukrainian developments are the basis for the sanctions of our partners. We are counting on the synchronization of our sanctions with partners. We also expect new sanctions from the European Union, the 19th package, and appropriate steps from the United States. Russia ignores or rejects literally every opportunity that would end this war and guarantee security. Putin wants to fight and fight like this. With terrorist methods. With vile methods. Russia must feel the answers to this. Europe, America, the G7, the G20 have the power to deal with any terrorist. It will be. I thank everyone who helps protect life. Glory to Ukraine.